In 1912, a man was shot in the chest while giving a speech. Most people would scream, run, or panic. Instead, he looked at the crowd, saw the blood soaking his shirt, and kept speaking for another 90 minutes. That man was Teddy Roosevelt. He understood a secret that most of us have forgotten. The moment you react to an attack, you belong to the attacker. Today, I'm going to teach you how to master the most dangerous skill in the world. The art of ignoring. I'll show you exactly why your silence is far more terrifying than your words. Let's start with a hard truth. Your attention is the most valuable currency on Earth. Big tech spends billions of dollars to steal it. Toxic people spend hours trying to harvest it. When someone insults you, cuts you off in traffic, or leaves a hateful comment, they are essentially asking for a donation. They're saying, "Please give me 10 minutes of your life. Please let me live in your head, rent-free." And when you get angry, you pay them. When you try to explain yourself, you pay them with interest. The art of ignoring isn't about being rude, it's about being bankrupt to the wrong people so you can be rich for the right ones. Consider the true story of Marshall Hall, one of the greatest trial lawyers in history. He was famous for his dead air tactic. One time, a rival lawyer spent an entire hour shouting insults at Hall's character right in front of a judge. The whole courtroom was tense, just waiting for a massive explosion. When the rival finally finished, Hall didn't stand up. He didn't even look up. He slowly took out a pocket watch, stared at it for 30 seconds of pure, agonizing silence, and then asked the judge, "I'm sorry, has the gentleman finished? I was just thinking about my lunch." The rival lawyer was humiliated. Not by some clever comeback, but by the realization that his best shot didn't even register as a blip on Hall's radar. The lesson is clear. When you ignore someone, you don't just win the argument. You delete the argument. But you can't just ignore everyone the same way. You need a hierarchy. Let's break it down. Tier 1. The micro-ignore. This is for social mastery. Imagine someone makes a passive-aggressive comment at dinner. Most people would snap back. Instead, try the wait and pivot. Look at them for just 1 second, with no expression, then immediately turn to someone else and ask a completely unrelated question. "Anyway, Sarah, how is your new project going?" You've just signaled that their comment was so low value, it didn't even earn a response. Tier 2, the grey rock. This is the survival method. It's for the narcissists in your life, the ones you can't just leave yet, like a difficult boss or a co-parent. You become a grey rock, boring, unresponsive, non-reactive. If they try to bait you with insults or drama, you give them one-word answers. Okay, sure, I see. You are essentially a human 404 error page. There's nothing for them to latch onto. Then there's Tier 3, the ghost protocol. This is the ultimate power move, the final boundary. It's not about blocking them, because that shows you care enough to click a button. It's just silence. You stop checking their messages. You stop looking at their stories. You become a ghost, not out of malice, but out of total and complete indifference. You simply cease to engage on any level. So why is this so incredibly effective? It all comes down to a psychological principle called intermittent reinforcement. Toxic people are like gamblers at a slot machine. If they pull the lever by insulting you, and they get a payout in the form of your angry reaction, they will keep playing. Even if you only react 1 out of every 10 times, they will keep pulling that lever, hoping for that occasional win. The only way to make the gambler walk away is to make the machine appear broken. When you stop reacting, you become a broken machine. Eventually, their brain stops getting that hit of dopamine they get from upsetting you, and they move on to an easier target. Now, the hardest person to ignore isn't the bully at work or the troll online. It's the voice in your own head that says, "You have to defend yourself. You have to tell them why they're wrong." But I want you to ask yourself this. Does a lion turn around when a small dog barks? Of course not. The lion doesn't forgive the dog, and the lion isn't offended. The lion simply doesn't care. High-value people are focused on their mission. If you are easily distracted by every barking dog along the way, you will never reach your destination. Your ability to ignore is directly proportional to the size of your goals. So, from this moment on, I want you to try an experiment. For the next 24 hours, do not defend yourself. Do not explain yourself. Do not react to negativity. Just observe the power shift. Watch how uncomfortable people get when they realize they can't control your emotions anymore. The art of ignoring isn't a passive act. It is an active choice to protect your peace. It is the profound realization that you are the captain of your soul, and absolutely no one gets aboard your ship without your permission. If this video helped you reclaim your power, hit that subscribe button. And if you're ready to start your journey of silence, comment the void below. I'll see you in the next one.